I'm going to go ahead and run my first machine step, which will be the placement stitch for my batting. I am using a no-show mesh stabilizer as this is a quilt block, and let's go ahead and get started. Now, I hope you guys have been loving this fundamentals that we have for you. There's a lot of different things in here. We have some great techniques that you're going to learn a lot more about as the months continue on. Some of them, if you haven't heard, include like freestanding or stuffed or your zipper bag or a drawstring bag. There's a lot of really cool projects and techniques in here, and I think they're great for if you're just trying to brush up on your techniques, or if you're a beginner, like I'm still learning how to do some of these things. So this is a great piece for you to do. Just gonna rethread here. Now, as we are finishing up our placement stitch for our batting, we are going to go ahead and grab our piece of batting. We're going to lay it over top of the placement stitch. Be sure to cover it completely and run your next machine step, which will be your tacking stitch. Now, just for a size reference, I am using the D size. This will come in handy later when I talk to you more about our printed fabric materials. If you are looking to print any one of your designs onto printed fabric, all you need to do is go to your local fabric store or places like Amazon.com. I know also sells printed fabric. All you need to do is type in printable fabric, and these will give you sheets. Directions will be on the back, and it'll help you throughout the whole process. All you need is an inkjet printer, and you're pretty much good to go. So we carry our sizes from A to D in this, is this our curriculum? Is this fundamentals curriculum? In our fundamentals curriculum. So we carry these sizes A through D for most of our designs. If they're smaller, you will notice that they are A and B, and then certain designs are also one size. So like our embroidered cards are one size, but some of these other options, like our quilt blocks, give you up to a D size. So now that we have finished running our tacking stitch, we're going to take a pair of sharp curved applique scissors. We are going to trim away our batting close to the tacking stitch line, and we are going to get ready. Carry these sizes A through D. We are going to get ready for our fabric. So again, I'm just trimming it away. I can show you as soon as I'm done. We are just trimming our batting away as if we were doing a basic quilt block. Now, please comment down below what you guys think of this tutorial. Aside from this tutorial, the whole fundamentals curriculum itself, we put a lot of work into this, and we were so excited to bring this product to life for you, and I'm hoping it's going to be very beneficial. So, okay. I have trimmed away my batting. Here is what my square looks like. Again, for size reference, we are running the D size for this. Now, we're going to place our hoop back into the machine, and we are going to run the placement stitch for our printable fabric. Now, in this curriculum, you will get a printable fabric PDF along with the printable fabric tutorial necessities so that you know what size you need to use for your quilt block. Now, I'm going to go ahead and flip to that page so I can kind of just give you a briefing on how we did our printable fabric. Now, all the directions will be in there. They will be in your files. They will be in your book, and it will show you exactly what you need to do. For this, I believe we did it at about 60% or so for our D size, but no worries, we have everything set for you. So when you go to purchase your book and what comes along with this awesome fundamentals curriculum, you will have a full list of everything that shows you if you want an A size quilt block, what percentage you will print your photos out at. If you want a D size, what percentage you would like to print those out as well. So I am, let's see what we got here. I'm just gonna fix this real quick. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and open the back of my book so I can follow along with you guys. But this project is great. So here we have our little piece of printable fabric. Now all you need to do is using an inkjet printer and the sizing requirements that we'll have in the tutorial and your guide for you is to print this out to however you desire. So in the tutorial you will have this watercolor look. And once you print it out, you're going to take a ruler and rotary cutter. There will be a red box around your printable fabric to the size that is necessary for your quilt block size. You're going to take a ruler and rotary cutter and trim on that red line, and then you're going to peel the backing off of the printable fabric. So it kind of looks like this, if you can see here. Easy peasy, throw this side out. And because these stitches are kind of close, I'm going to use a temporary spray adhesive to keep my fabric in place. Now we also have a notch up here so that you are able to tell which direction you would prefer to have your quilt block facing for your printable fabric. So I'm going to go ahead and place the notch at the top. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to use my temporary adhesive. Now again, I'm sure you all know this is something you can get at your local craft store. This is just a 505 temporary spray adhesive for fabric. Woo. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to spray the back side of my fabric. Just a gentle spray. And I'm going to go ahead and place my quilt block. Almost placed it crooked. We're going to go ahead and place that on top of our quilt block. And this is what it's going to look like, okay? So we're going to now run our next machine step, which will be the tacking stitch.
Miss Mary Jo is joining us from France.
Miss Mary Jo joining us from France. That is awesome. It's so exciting to see where you guys are from, and that, you know, here at Anita Good Design, we've been able to reach out to as many people as possible, and that is great. So we love that. Welcome, and I hope you're enjoying this tutorial. And again, please comment down below if you have purchased our book or looking into purchasing our book. What is your favorite part about this? We love doing these things for you and being able to guide you through these tutorials and whatnot. So again, there's a lot of really good things in here, including freestanding, hand-stitched watercolor confetti, crazy quilt, puffy foam. There's a lot of really cool things in this magazine that is just perfect if you're trying to brush up on some things or get to know some techniques a little bit better. So right now we are running the tacking stitch for our printable fabric, and I will show you what that looks like in a moment. Now, normally for this portion of the tacking stitch, I would probably use the same color thread. I know we normally, it depends on what project you're using, but because we're using this printed fabric, I wanted you to be able to see the thread. I'm pretty sure it gets covered up anyway, but I want you to be able to see our lines around our quilt block. So now that I have this, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to switch to the appropriate color. I'm going to go ahead and switch to white because our next step is to run the stippling for our block. Has anyone in the chat ever used printable fabric? I'm just curious if you've printed your own images or if there's other things that you've used to print out. I'm very curious to see what you guys are able to come up with. So again, I'm just switching to my white thread to run my stippling. And while that's running, I want to talk to you guys about this sale that we have going on here. Now, this is our Hearts of Plenty, which is the PJs in the Hoop. Now, this came out in October of 2016. You can see how we have these different little arrays of projects. Now, PJs in the Hoop is originally, our Plenty of Hearts is originally $35, but it's on sale for you for $17. Now, there's a bunch of different little Valentine's Day projects. We hope you fall in love with this collection and enjoy it this Valentine's Day. Now, there's a lot of fun things you can do, play around with your hearts, And always, don't forget, we love seeing what you guys come up with. So add us on Instagram, follow us on Facebook, tag us, and post what you come up with because I love to see what you do. Now for this one we did a red satin, which is super pretty for Valentine's Day. We also have a white in there as well. And just play around with your colors, try different things. This looks like it would be great for a centerpiece if you're looking to do a centerpiece for a Valentine's Day party, or maybe you and your special someone have a Valentine's Day date planned, maybe a little dinner at home, and this is something that you can maybe contribute to it, a little decoration. So yes, this is our Plenty of Hearts PJs in the Hoop. It is originally $35 and it's on sale for you for $17. I want to show you this one again because I think this is so cute to like hang on your door, or maybe hang this up at work, you know, something cute to decorate your little office. It says home is where you hang your heart. So maybe we don't want it at work because I guess work's not home, so we'll just hang this at the house. But either way, I hope you guys enjoy. Valentine's Day is around the corner, and whether you are making this as special decor or you're making this for a friend, it's a great gift. So yes, again, $35 on sale for $17. Now we are almost done with our stippling, and the next process after that will be our embroidery. Now the fun thing about this fundamentals is that these projects are super easy and quick, and that's nice when you're kind of like learning to do more things, or you just want to like brush up on some tasks. So we are going to do our flower and bee after our stippling, which we will then switch to our yellow color. So in the time being, why don't we do a giveaway? Why don't we do a $20 giveaway? It's our $20 gift card giveaway. So let's do that, and why don't we comment down below fun for fundamentals. We'll make it nice and easy. So comment down below fun, and we will see in a few moments who wins a $20 gift card. Alrighty, now our stippling has just finished. We are going on to our flower and bee, which is combined step. We're going to go ahead and switch to a yellow, because we love yellow flowers. My favorite flower is a yellow rose. So,
can you repeat the name of your flash sale item?
Yes. So, somebody has asked if we can repeat the name of our flash sale item. Now our flash sale item is Plenty of Hearts. This is a PJs in the Hoop. So now we are running our flower and bee, and I hope you're still commenting fun down below in order to win that gift card. And while I'm also here, today is a very special day as it's February 1st, which means all the goodness coming your way with your February All Access. Is everybody excited for this? Because we have some really cute stuff in here for you. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen our February All Access flip through, where Lauren and I go through this whole book with you and all that good stuff. If you happen to miss that All Access flip through, make sure you go to our YouTube channel and check out all of the good stuff that we have to offer for you. Hit the subscribe button, tap on that bell notification so that you can get notified every time we post, and that way you never miss out on the good things we have to offer here at Anita. So, looking at this all access issue, I just wanted to...
Get started. I have our winner.
Oh, we have a winner. Oh,
It's Cindy Eularis.
Cindy Eularis. I hope I'm saying that right, but Cindy Eularis, you are the winner of our $20 gift card. Whoop, whoop. Comment down below what you decide to spend your gift card on, because I'd love to always hear that too. Whoop, whoop. So, our February All Access. We are excited. It's February 1st, the best day of the month. So, some of the cool things we have in here are our meal organizers, which are great. It's a great collection that comes in a couple different sizes. You have one for your sandwich, you have one for your snacks, and you also have one for your silverware. And we also teach you guys how to waterproof your fabric using a iron-on vinyl and regular vinyl. And you can also check that video out on YouTube as well. That way you know how to keep your stuff clean, safe from mess, all that fun stuff. So that is one of our cute collections that I found to love because I think it's such a great idea. Lauren mentioned in her flip through that she might snag a couple, so we said we would know where they are if they went missing. But here's an example. We have alpaca lunch for you, which is super cute. And like I said before, they are waterproofed with a little vinyl in the inside and they are fully lined. So this is great for your little sandwiches or your little snacks. Always bring your snacks. And what do we have here? I'm sorry for what I said when I was hungry. Can anyone else relate? Because this is definitely a mood. So we have these all lined for you. All you need to do is just, if you get them messy with your sandwiches, your PB&J, all you need to do is just wipe them clean and you're good to go. So now that we have finished our flower and our bee, we're going to go ahead onto our next step, which is more embroidery, and that is more floral detail for us. So I've chosen this hot pink color because I thought that the pink would go well with the blue watercolor effect on our printable fabric and the yellow flower. So. So yes, I hope you guys are all enjoying the first of the month and all of the awesome collections that are coming along with you. If you are an All Access Club member, you know that you get all of these wonderful, beautiful collections that are super fun. There's a lot of really cool stuff in here, especially when it comes to your DIYs and all that fun stuff. And like I said before, if you missed out on the All Access flip through, you might have missed out on my horrible southern accent. So if you want a good laugh, head on over to our YouTube channel, check that out, get to know a little bit more of our collections. And can we just get a little shout out to our graphics team? Because like this cover, it's beautiful. It's bright, it's fun. So yes, it's great. I'm excited to see what you guys come up with that. I always love seeing your variations versus our variations and the creative ability that comes with it. So while we're waiting for our flower, I want to show you guys again this sale that I have for you. Now, like I said, Valentine's Day is around the corner, and there's lots of love to be shared around. And we have our Hearts Aplenty collection, which is a PJs in the Hoop, and was from October of 2016. Now, this collection is full of a variety of Valentine's Day projects. You can see that we use like a white satin, a red satin, play around with your colors, really revamp this Valentine's Day. Now, this collection is originally $35 and it's on sale for you for $17. So you don't want to miss out on this one. This is our little door hanger, and then we also have what could be a little centerpiece idea. And it's so pretty with the red satin. I love the red satin with this. But definitely get creative with your colors. There's a lot of different things you can use, like purple hearts and hot pink and all that kind of fun stuff. So yes, this is our Hearts Aplenty PJs in the Hoop, and it came out in August of 2016. Don't miss out on this sale because it's a good one. Alrighty. So we're just about finishing up our embroidery, and we are about to get to our final steps within the design. So, this block is a folded fabric block, and we have 4 panels here. I chose to do blue to match our watercolor effect in the background. So, I guess there's a little bit more embroidery to go. So while we got a question.
Will you just go to the front of the fundamental book and like hold it still so we can see it?
Yes, alrighty. So we would like to see a little bit more of our fundamentals. Now this book has a lot of really cool things. We've gotten pretty crazy in here with you guys. We have fringe embroidery, loop embroidery, cut work. We have stuffed zipper bags, drawstring bag, three-dimensional, trapunto, standard applique, landscape applique. And the cool thing about this is, as we carry on throughout the months, you are going to be working with us a lot more with showing you guys how to stitch together these projects. So just know you are never alone. You always have your Anita crew. Now, before I begin doing any sort of folded fabric techniques, I just want to take this out of the hoop so that you can see where we are in this step. So now we are ready to run our placement stitch for our folded fabric. The placement stitch will be on the top edge of this one. So I'm going to go ahead, place it back in my machine and run that for you. I hope you guys are enjoying this tutorial with me. If you missed it in the beginning, I wait for lives. I am so excited for lives because now that I'm comfortable sewing with you and hanging out with you guys, it's just so much more fun for me. So I'm really excited to be here. Okay, we have our placement stitch for a folded fabric. Now I'm not sure if you're going to be able to tell from here, but I have placed our placement stitch in pink in hopes that you might be able to tell the difference between where our tack down was for our printable fabric. So next is to lay your folded fabric down. You are going to want to lay your folded fabric facing right sides facing down over top of your placement stitch. And you're going to want to tape it in place. So I'm going to go ahead and tape it, and then I will show you what it looks like. We will then run our next machine step, which will be the folding stitch. Okay, so here you can see my folded fabric is facing right side facing down. It is over top of the placement stitch down here, the lower end of your placement stitch, and it is taped in place. We're going to go ahead and run our folding stitch, which will run along this line. So I will go ahead, run that, and I'll take it out of the machine and show you guys again.
Will you let them know that the fundamental curriculum is a printed book, so they'll get the physical copy?
Yes. Ooh. Hang on, hey, bear with me for one moment. I got my no-show mesh stuck in my needle. I don't know if that's ever happened to anybody else, but okay. Now, one of the cool things about our fundamentals is it's a physical copy, which means you can get this book. So this little guy right here could be all for you just with your fundamentals curriculum, which is great. There's a lot of good tutorials in here. Our tutorial writers wrote a lot of very detailed information. You have step-by-step pictures in here. You also have just your general what you could do with those items and just a little bit of information about each technique. So here's a little bit of the inside, just a little sneak peek for you. But yes, this is a physical book, so you will get a physical copy of this if you purchase our fundamentals curriculum. Okay, so we've just ran the folding stitch. Now keep in mind I have left my folding fabric pieces a little bit longer than normal. I just do this just so that you guys have a good what should I say? A good reasoning on like what's going on in here so you can see if we need to cut things and what we need to do from there. So here I have run the folding stitch. I'm going to go ahead and remove my tape. And I'm going to fold my fabric back. I'm going to finger press it so it's nice and taut. And I'm going to tape it in place. So now you can see that this is what our folded fabric looks like. We're going to go ahead and place this into the machine, and we're going to run our next machine step, which will be our tacking stitch.
Brooke, will you show them the tape that you're using?
Yes. So I am using this pink tape. I believe this is just quilting tape. And this is perfect because it's easy to tear off, and half the time you can reuse this multiple times. So whether you're using just one piece, I like to take it off, keep it on the side, and I'm using the same exact 2 pieces for each time. So that's kind of what comes in handy with this tape. But yes, we use this pink tape right here.
It's Floriani embroidery tape.
Now, this is Floriani embroidery tape, just in case you are wondering and want to purchase this yourselves. But yes, this comes in handy. We use this a lot here at Anita.
Ooh, everyone's having a great time.
Yay, I'm so glad you guys are enjoying your time with me. I love hanging out. This is my fave thing. Still trying to convince Lauren to take me with her on her trips, but... So this is where we are right now after we've run our tacking stitch. Now, something that's very important to note is we need to trim the sides of our fabric because you don't want your presser foot to get stuck underneath there. So either you're taping it down really nicely and making it secure, or you're going to trim just the sides here. So I'm going to go ahead and trim. And I'll show you what it looks like again. But yes, we don't want any bent presser foots, do we? So here we are. This is what it looks like when it's trimmed. So now we're going to go ahead. I might actually, even for safety purposes, secure the top of my fabric with some more tape. And again, this is what it would look like for you. So I'm going to go ahead and run my next machine step, which is the placement stitch. This will be for the bottom folded fabric. And while I'm running this, I'm not sure if our wonderful Kaylin, who is behind the camera, I'm not sure if she's ran her awesome B-roll for our fun sale. So I'm going to go ahead and let her do that. And to just keep in mind that this is Hearts of Plenty. Valentine's Day is in 13 days, and you gotta have this little cutie on your table. So, the bowl of candy is waiting. The chocolates are waiting to be set in the bowl with your new centerpiece, your new satin centerpiece. Now, this is Hearts of Plenty. This is PJ's in the Hoop. It's originally $35. You can get it for $17. And you can also make these cute little door hangs or wall hangs. And this one says, home is where you hang your heart. And I know earlier we said we could hang these at work, but we're hanging these at home. We're hanging them at home. So that is a fun project, comes with a lot of really cool stuff. And yes, so now that we are on, just finished running our placement stitch for the bottom, I'll go ahead and show you. It's this little rectangle placement stitch here. We're going to go ahead and place our other panel right side facing down. Now this is what I look like. I'm sure you guys are all loving that one. This is what I look like, guys, just in case you're wondering. This is what your fabric block should look like. Now, in case you are wondering, Brooke, where do I put my fabric? How far down do I place my fabric? You just have to basically place your fabric over that top stitch line within the box of your placement stitch. I hope I explained that okay, but that's basically all you have to do. Just make sure it's inside your box a little ways. In case you were wondering, yes, this is what I look like. So that was great. We love that kind of stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and run my next machine step, which will be the folding stitch. Now again, you're going to want to make sure that your folding panels are taped down and secure. You want to make sure that your foot doesn't get stuck under anything. So using a Floriani's tape is also a great way to do that, just in case you guys are looking for something else. All right, now we have our folding stitch complete. We are going to go ahead, remove it from the hoop. So here we are, our folding stitch is right down here. I am going to go ahead, remove my tape, and finger crease my folded fabric towards me, pull it taut, and tape in place. And yes, the magic behind this tape, I am using some of the same pieces that I started with. So yeah, you can use these strips a few times before you can't anymore. So this tape is really nice. All right, we've placed our hoop back in the machine. We're going to go ahead and run our tacking stitch.
They're all laughing with you.
Yes, I'm so glad I could make everybody laugh on this fine Tuesday, on this fine Tuesday afternoon. Alrighty, so we've just finished running the tacking stitch for our bottom panel. I'm going to go ahead and trim, just like I said to do for your top one, just so that we make sure that the presser foot is not getting caught. Again, you can tape this down, but just make sure that everything is taped down nicely. So here's what it looks like before I trim. And I'm going to go ahead and trim the sides only, leaving your seam allowance on the top. And I'm going to tape my top in place.
Do you want to do another giveaway, Brooke?
Yeah, let's do another giveaway while we're getting ready for the next one. Why don't we comment down below pink, because we are using a lot of pink today. So comment down below pink, and you have the opportunity to win a $25 gift card. So comment down below pink. So now we're going to be running our next machine step, which is the placement stitch again for our border. And again, this is our printed fabric for our fundamentals curriculum. Now you guys, when you purchase this, you can get this physical book. And it's so nice because our tutorials and our graphics team put a lot of time into making this curriculum super easy for you. It comes with a lot of descriptions on each technique. You can see what you need in your materials list. There's a whole materials list down here for you. Comes with great pictures. You can kind of see some certain variations of what we have ran while we were in here, like your standard applique, your hand stitch, free motion, all that kind of stuff. Zipper bags, this is great. So here's the back of the book. And it just shows you a little bit of what we have to offer. And stay tuned because we will be having some awesome things for you guys as well. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this from the machine. We now have our placement stitch. I'm going to lay my folded fabric border down, right side facing down. I'm going to go ahead and tape that in place. And Lauren, do we have a lucky winner for today's gift card?
It is Beverly Leg.
Beverly Leg?
Leg.
Beverly Leg, you are the winner of our $25 Anita gift card. Congratulations, Beverly. So now I have my border taped down. We are working with the, well, I guess if you were looking at the camera, we're working with the left side of our block. Let's just, I'm not good with the directions either, apparently. So we're going to go ahead and run the the folding stitch for our border. Congrats, Beverly. I hope you really enjoy your gift card. Alrighty, and now that we've ran our folding stitch, we're gonna go ahead and remove it from the machine. And again, we're just repeating those same steps. We're going to remove our tape, finger press our folded fabric, and tape in place. Now I'm going to go ahead and not trim these sides. I'm going to make sure that everything is nice and flat so that you guys can see how we do that as well.
Can you let them know that Fundamentals book is a physical book, and you can show them what that is, but the designs are downloadable. The designs are digital.
Okay.
And it's on sale for $45.
Yes. So now that we have pressed our panel, well, our border down and taped in place, we're going to go ahead and run our next machine step, which is a tacking stitch. Now, this awesome Fundamentals curriculum is yours for $45, and you get a lot of really good things with this. Now, when you purchase this curriculum, you are getting a physical book, which I have right here in my hand. This book is all yours, and all of these designs are yours. Now, the book is a physical copy that you will receive, but all of your designs will be digital. So just know that you'll be able to download those when you purchase your curriculum, and keep in mind that this awesome book is only $45, and you get a lot of designs in here, and a lot of really cool techniques. So definitely let us know how you feel about Fundamentals. All right, so we are on our last folded fabric border. I'm going to go ahead and remove some of my tape here. And I'm going to go ahead and run the placement stitch for my last border. Now, don't forget again of the Hearts of Plenty with our PJs in the hoop. It's on sale for you until Sunday. It's originally $35, but it's yours for $17. There's a lot of cool, fun projects in there that you can do. Valentine's Day is around the corner. A little last-minute gifts, maybe, or something fun for whatever you have planned for Valentine's Day. So I'm going to go ahead and lay my folded fabric facing right side facing down. I'm going to tape it in place, and I will lift it up and show you. You can kind of see that my tape is getting a little yucky now, but we were able to use this through a majority of our tutorials. So this tape is really handy. I'm going to go ahead and get a couple of fresh pieces. Now, in case you were hopping on late or you're just tuning in, we have our Fundamentals curriculum. This is our printed fabric technique with folded fabric borders. I believe we also have a folded fabric tutorial in here as well with a little cute little heart and applique. This book can be yours for $45. We're going to be showing you a lot of really cool things that go along with this book, including tutorials on how to do these things. Our tutorial writers and our graphics team did a really good job at writing you some fun tutorials and showing you great pictures on how you can utilize your designs. Now, when you purchase your fundamental curriculum, you will get this physical copy of this book, but all of your designs will be digital, and you're getting all of these amazing designs for $45. So just keep that in mind. You get this amazing book plus all of these amazing designs. So now that I am going on to my folding stitch, I want to show you this is my last border, and this is what your project might look like. So we're going to go ahead and place that in the machine and run our folding stitch.
Brooke, will you remind them that Hearts of Plenty, those projects were never released in all access?
Now, one of the cool things about our Hearts of Plenty, which I'll hold up again so you can see our fantastic work that we had done here. Stefano did an amazing job with the satin. Now, this project or this collection was never released in our all access. PJ and the hoops are never released in the all access. So you can go ahead, and how you can find this is go ahead, get on our website, and you can type in Hearts Aplenty, PJs in the Hoop. This was released in October of 2016.
And it's also pinned to this. I pinned it so they can.
And Lauren has also pinned it for you, so you are able to get it there as well. But yes, we have this has never been seen in an all access magazine. Oh, look at that. I just rhymed. That was awesome. So anyways, this amazing project is for you for $17 until Sunday. Don't miss out on those last minute Valentine's Day goodies, including your little hangers. So yes. Okay, so we have just ran the folding stitch. I'm gonna go ahead and remove my tape, fold my fabric over, and tape in place. Now this is going to be your last machine step. I know you are all super sad that we're on our last step. But this is our last machine step. We will be running the tacking stitch for our border. This is a quick project. It is only roughly 7,000 stitches, so this is a quick one. This is our size D block. It has 19 steps for you. Okay, so now that I have this set in place, I'm going to go ahead and run my tacking stitch. I'll show you what it looks like. Let's just do a little trimming. Now here's what this looks like before. So let's run our tacking stitch, which is our final step. So yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed this fundamentals live stitch out today. There's a lot of really cool things, like I've said already. We have so many fun projects in there, and a lot of really cool designs, a lot of bees and butterflies and hearts, a lot of good stuff for you guys. So now I've finished running my tacking stitch, and I'm going to go ahead and remove my tape. And voila, we have our printed fabric folded block. Now again, this curriculum is available to you for $45. It is here in this wonderful, wonderful book. You get this physical copy, but you also get all of your designs digitally. So when you go to purchase this, just keep in mind, your physical copy is your book, and your digital copy are all of your designs. And it has amazing verbiage on how to do your tutorials. There's even material lists. For example, we have needlepoint and how to do needlepoint. And our material list is tearaway stabilizer, base fabric, feasible interfacing, embroidery threads, scissors, ruler, rotary cutter, embroidery hoop, a 75 by 11 needle. So it has all of the important information that you need to do for each technique.
And then we remind them that all the lives in February will be a project from that.
Yes. Now, good news is all of the lives for the month of February are going to be about our fundamentals curriculum. So make sure you tune in every Tuesday so that you can watch a live with some of our amazing educators. Now, make sure, if you haven't already, to go to our YouTube channel and hit the subscribe button. That way you have all of our videos ready for you. Make sure you tap on that bell so that you can get notified every time we post. I hope you all enjoyed this wonderful Friday. Happy All Access. Whoop, whoop, because we love a good all access and month of collections. But again, thank you for tuning in with me.